Continues.
Yes, sir. Back for another wonderful episode of AEW Dynamite.
Oh, we're kicking off with this.
I know. So, for those wondering, Ethan will be joining us a little bit later, but Mr. Zach and John are both on assignment. So, just gonna be 3-man running this thing.
Do something. Even if you have to win this match 2-on-1 without Swerve, do that. What I'm trying to say is pull your head out of your ass. Take this serious.
Listen, Darby. Watch out now.
I'll see you.
And of course,
Balls.
of course, Dynamite wouldn't be Dynamite without a little fresh to squeeze.
Wait, is it Cassidy, Darby, and then Swerve and Keith Lee?
Yes, sir. I love these blind eliminators for this tag team. I think it's a shot at the tag team championships. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I was talking to Ethan. He said we know 4 of the 8 teams in this tournament so far.
I know we're going to talk. What?
Uh-oh.
I missed that. What'd you say?
I said I was talking to Ethan a little earlier, and he mentioned that we know 4 of the 8 teams in this blind eliminator tag tournament.
Oh.
I wonder what the other 4 teams are going to be.
I'm curious of that as well. As we continue this, and we're going to talk about our news break. Man, that all-in number is insane right now.
Right?
Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
What's up, buddies?
Well, let me ask. We'll start the conversation off tonight. Does AEW break 80K?
Yep.
They're at 74 right now?
Yeah.
I think so. I think they just opened up a new section, so I think you could fit another 6 in there. I think so.
I think they opened everything up. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know they have the space. My question is, do you think that's only what 3,000 of them? I think maybe pretty plausible.
I think so.
You broke up there, Sam. What were you asking?
So, and it's going to be my computer tonight, I have a feeling. Does AEW break 80K with All In after the announcement of the 74,888 tickets sold so far?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. What?
What?
What the fuck is this tournament crap? There's too many tournaments going on, guys. Come on. Well,
whoa. No such thing. No such thing.
There we go. I was waiting for it. I said that. I was saying that to Scott was listening. I'm just kidding.
I'm sitting here trying to share that we're live, and you come at me with this nonsense? I don't think so. Not on my watch, sir.
Time out.
That's it.
When
How
Scott
do I remove you
finally
from the
pa-
stream?
Hey, then I called that too. I said, "Watch, John's not gonna be on tonight. They're gonna open a pocket."
Oh, of course.
Scott's hoping that when he passes on into the next life, all the next life is going to be just tournaments. In fact,
It needs to happen.
It's called Stardom.
I mean, wrestle in the stars. I like it.
Well,
I mean, it's true. You know, you need to have a tournament for like the best angel of the year. You know, try to see what else.
Rossi, don't block us.
No, don't do it.
Best,
Don't do it.
best new talent.
That's right. Best new talent.
The worst talent.
Yep.
Scott's like, all right, well, I got my point. Well, no, because like, yeah, I mean, you got the Owen Hart Cup, you got this Lethal Lottery tournament, you got G1 starting next week, you got 5-star Grand Prix starting in a couple of weeks, then you got the N1 Victory starting in August.
Beautiful. I love it. But speaking of G1, Ethan, I know we talked about this earlier. If you want to announce it to the crowd, what's going to be happening once G1 starts?
Oh yeah, well, Sam's gonna be on assignment. I'll be doing the G1 weekly, so we're not going like 6 hours on the podcast. Oh no, that Best of Super Junior, like it was 2 blocks, but like towards the end, I was like, I looked at Sam, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I figured.
And he was getting we were both starting to get hungry. I'm like, I gotta wrap this up, man. I think that was the night. I think it was right before. I think it was one of those double headers where we did the show and then we had to jump like on here.
Yep.
I think or a post show. We were doing something like that. I was like, I gotta hurry this up. But my throat was like killing me after that. I was like, oh my god.
Right. There's just so much to get through.
Well, because like what I did was like I named like I do each person and be like, okay, like this person beat this night, and then when I go to the person I talked about, I just skipped over, went to the person like I didn't talk about. I was like, oh my god, there's so many. G1, I'd be sitting here all fucking night.
Right?
That's why I figured we'd do like a weekly roundup, kind of like what we do with Power Slam. Not really a time limit, but kind of keep it like, hey, next 10 minutes, we're going to go through the breakdown of each block.
That's what I was telling. That's what I was telling Scott earlier. Right, Scott?
Yep.
Well, because like I don't want to go like too long, but I also don't want to go like too short. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try to find that balance.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, I mean, honestly, like most of our videos, I mean, I know we do like the Power Slam, which is under 20, and you know, our review shows. Like, if you want to do like a 30 to 45-minute video on whatever part of G1 that you're covering in that day, or that week, that's perfect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 What? Stone Cold says I'm gonna kick his ass. That's like my worst Stone Cold impression.
That's all right. Sorry, it's a Canadian Stone Cold. It's fine.
Hey, I had some maple syrup. What? I had some pink.
Had some Canadian bacon. What?
No,
I don't know what that's about.
No. We're not talking about Canadian bacon on this show. Canadian bacon sucks ass. What?
What?
What? Oh fuck! I could do that.
It's circular ham. That's all it is. But it tastes so good.
Thank you.
That's all it is.
I had an American coworker like, so Canadian bacon's just ham work. Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You want a late candidate ash whooping?
It was an old, I don't know if it was Whose Line Is It Anyway, or if it was SNL, or it was an old bit where they go like, if ham is Canadian bacon, then what is Canadian bacon? I forgot what it was like an old sketch show from like the early 2000s.
I know the one you're talking about. I can't remember either.
It's one of those two.
By the way, Scott, so Eddie Kingston is the new Stronghold Boy champion.
I saw that. Somebody posted it on TikTok. I was like, oh shit, look at this.
He deserved it though. We'll double quick with me saying more tomorrow, but I tried so hard. I was like, Sam, do you want because I asked if you watched it because I was trying to like not. I don't, Sam, you don't care about spoilers, but I was like, I kind of didn't want to get spoiled, so I'm like, he's like, yeah, go ahead. And then Willow lost her women's title. I was like, God damn it! But good for Julia.
Oh, I didn't see that. Damn it! Oh, that's too bad.
Wait, Sam might be right though. She might win the women's own heart cup at this rate.
That's true. Yeah, now that she's no longer champion, it's definitely an option.
Well, she's got Athena Saturday, so.
Ooh, that's true.
I guess they're doing the finals on the 15th, like both of them. We all know Punk's winning. Let's just be honest here. I'm gonna pull a John. Oh, by the way, Matt Menards and the Butcher's name is Magic Meats. So, Sam, you're a
Meats.
I still prefer Every Time I'm Hard.
I mean, that was pretty hilarious too.
You know what? I wish he went for that. That would have been fucking funny.
Oh my god!
You know what makes Daddy Magic's nipples hard?
There it is. You know what's funny, Scott? For like the predictions, it's probably like I could be one pay-per-view, I could go like clean sweep. Next month, I go so shitty,
complete garbage. I know, I completely get that.
And then I'll be like in the middle, and then I'll be like, yeah, I'm like, fuck.
Right? Yeah.
Like WrestleMania Night 1, I think I clean sweep, or I was close or something. And then Night 2, I did absolute garbage.
I know. I ran away with Night 2, but it didn't matter at that point because Zach had already clinched Night 1.
Well, mine didn't count anyway, but Night 1, I was like, yeah, clean sweep, bitch.
Right?
What?
So I was talking to Scott after I watched Money in the Bank. I messaged him separately. I'm like, so London for Mania. Meeting in that arena.
That was a shot at AEW. Come on. That was so petty. But I liked it though. It was in a good way.
I mean, London is one of the places I do want to travel to still. If I can get to a Mania or a Rumble over in London, you don't have to ask me twice.
I'm so spoiled with Saturdays and afternoon pay-per-views. Because Backlash was night, but I mean, whatever, right?
But that's the thing. If it's a Saturday, I mean, that's fine. Because then you can, Sunday you can relax. It's not like Sunday where...
Oh my god, I was so tired. You know what? When we're talking about indoor, I started watching it. I fell asleep. I had to literally go back. I missed the last 2 matches. After Omega Ospreay, I was done.
That was a lot. Well, I mean, God, that match takes out of me now because I'm still tired about it. Yeah, that match took a lot out of a lot of people. That was 40. What was it? 49 minutes, 40, something like that. It was just
39 minutes.
Yeah, it was insane. It was just insanity.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah, WrestleMania.
I was like,
38.
38.
38 night 2. I had passed out, and then Scott and I decided we were recording that night anyways.
Oh, I remember that too. Because when I listened, you almost fell asleep.
It was Yumi and Zach, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like dead to the world.
It was like, but you and I took the following day off. We were smart that year.
Yeah,
that's what it's funny. Speaking of that, I was gonna take WrestleMania Saturday off because I work Saturdays, but it's like not too bad. But then my girl was like, "Well, why you just take Monday off, like after Mania?" I was like, "Fuck, I should have." That's what I'm gonna do next year. I'm just gonna take Monday off.
There you go. That works.
Dude, I went to work Monday. I was like, oh.
I am dead. I am dead right now.
I'm so sleepy. I think I checked. There's an energy drink up here called Amp. It's like it's
by Mountain Dew, isn't it?
What?
Is it by Mountain Dew?
Pepsi or Coke or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's basically dollar stores up here. Yes, John. I in the spirit of John, we have Oreos up in Canada.
I almost bought Oreos.
Yes, we
grocery
got the
shopping.
weekly
I
question.
almost bought Oreos today too. I almost did.
Next,
Almost.
I was at one of the stores up here, and they had Oreo, and I wanted so badly to do the Triple H point. Go, John.
Look, they're real.
What's John about YouTube for?
What's up?
Oh, John's in the group chat about YouTube. Like, is it not working anywhere else?
The Facebook was being weird when I tried to share it. So John's gonna have to fix that once he's back. But we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube and on Twitter.
Tweeter.
But,
Look, Scott, it was fucking Twitter on Saturday. Now it's Facebook.
oh my god!
Did you piss off Mark Zuckerberg?
He just needs to get ready to fight Elon Musk in the cage.
I can't wait. Oh, needs to happen.
I might actually buy that.
It was funny. I seen that tweet, and I thought somebody just said that for shits and giggles, right? And then the next thing I know, I looked again. Elon Musk. Oh, we'll fight. I was like, oh shit, this is real.
Yep. It's.
Look, I know, and I know a lot of people, here probably don't care for the man. I personally find him fascinating because he knows how. He follows through with a lot of things.
He does.
He follows through, and that's why I can't hate him as much as other people do. He made a comment at one point. He's like, "Oh, something about selling flamethrowers," and then he sold flamethrower. I mean, the Twitter thing was supposed to be like, I'll buy Twitter," and everyone's like, "Yeah, that's gonna happen."
All right.
And he did.
Here we are.
Well,
and then of course there's always the memes that I like where people are bitching about Elon and complaining about everything, this and that. And then they have a blue check mark to their name, and he's like,
Yeah, but you got
"Thank you, and thank you for your $8."
Thanks, guys.
thanks.
Oh,
Speaking of thanks, guys, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, getting the big victory, moving on in the tournament.
All right, Sam, I gotta add this to New Japan. You know, Alice. Do you ever notice Alice Coughlin? He lifts his eyes up like Tony Khan. I think he snorted a bunch of some stuff before going out there. Literally, what Scott just did.
Would not be surprised. Man, I looked away for 2 seconds, and then there was the pin. All I saw was the lights go out. I'm like, "What? The lights going out?"
Yeah, I don't know.
Now
They have
Black.
trouble with their electricity again.
Hey, they're not bird.
No, not yet.
Apparently, he said I guess he requested to stay on Collision. That's why I seen on Fightful.
Who?
Malachi Black.
Ah, okay. The more we see Orange Cassidy, the more times he's got tape on. Like, this man is he's literally held together by this tape.
Figuratively and literally.
Yes.
Okay, the kids with Darby.
Neck, he's got it on his back. Guy's falling apart.
So, Ethan, have you played Fight Forever yet?
I never got it yet. No, not yet.
Yeah, I still haven't played. Oh, man. I always pick up games come out weekends. I'm always like doing stuff or busy. I've got the last game I picked up, and everyone's like, "Oh, have you played this yet?" I'm like, "No, it looks good."
I've seen clips, so it looks really good.
That's how I am with most of my video games. Have you bought it now? But it looks good on my shelf. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, Ethan, I've seen people pretty much say it does have its flaws, but it definitely has it's definitely very old school.
No Mercy vibes.
Yep.
Or just bring it.
Yeah. So there are people, despite people like, well, it's not, the 2K games. Of course, it's not the 2K games. It's not going to be a 2K game.
No.
If they were going in saying we're going to do better than what 2K does, and then this came out, yeah, you can be like, wow, this is garbage.
Right.
Oh hell yeah! They're calling Nick Wayne. Let's go. He's in DT right now wrestling.
Nice.
Oh wait, are we showing something about Nick Wayne?
Yeah, they're Darby. Oh crap! Me and Scott are a few seconds ahead, Sam.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, Sam's behind us. But no, Sam, back to what you were saying. Like, I've been watching quite a bit on
Me
Twitch,
too.
And the more I watch the game, the more it's like, oh, this actually looks pretty fun. I won't have time to play it, so I'm not gonna spend my money on it. But it looks
$60 up here. I don't know what it'd be in American. Probably.
It was.
I think it was 60 here. Yeah.
Oh, really?
But the one thing I do like that they're going to continue to do, it's not going to be a yearly release. It's going to be this game, and then they're just going to continue. They're going to add seasons, kind of like how, like COD and all these other games have their seasons where they're specialty stuff. They're just going to continue rolling out DLCs, new wrestlers, new mini games, new things like that. So I'm like, all right, well, that makes the game. Actually, that's something that I like better than what 2K does. I wish 2K would have gone that route. Just
after 20
new DLCs, like every 2 or 3 years, maybe come out with a new game if you have some major improvements to the system, or you want to change up how the wrestling styles are, stuff like that, the controls and stuff like that. Otherwise, there's no need for a yearly game. Just keep rolling out DLCs with new wrestlers. If you have to take away wrestlers, whatever, you just figure it out. But whatever.
20 was garbage.
No, that's something, and it's funny. I'm gonna hop over to what am I thinking here?
Hi from that Sony show.
Fallout 4.
Okay.
When Fallout 4 came out, this is going to be totally not wrestling related. So they released the game, and there was, I think, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong if they're watching this, I think there were 6 DLCs. I think 3 of them were skin packs, but the other 3 were whole new sections. They were just one of them was pretty much Nantucket.
Nice.
Just a big island, and then there was Nuka World, and then there was something else. So it was it was DLC, but it was they added so much more. And
right.
I think with this, if they want to expand the story at some point, guess what? New DLC, new story mode, or an update to increase your story mode or something. I don't know.
Chris said matches also go very fast too, but it gets a lot of potential. It's only going to get better though. You are right, Chris.
He is correct.
Awesome.
One thing I also noticed is that a lot of there's no community creations like in 2K, so you have to it's old school now. It's back to Raw versus SmackDown,
just bring in stuff, yeah.
You're gonna build your own guys, but the people are out there. They have all the stuff written down. I remember playing those games and having to print out entire 15 pages of information on how to create Brock Lesnar. With the tattoos and everything.
Oh my god, yeah.
Every piece. And I was just this is insanity. God bless these people for doing this. So it's it's supposed to have stuff like that. What else? Any of your creator wrestlers that you make have to go through the Being the Elite storyline to improve. You can't just find ways to improve them. So I think that's kind of cool.
Overall 100.
Yeah, right. Apparently there's I think 4 different variations of the Being the Elite storylines. You can go in different routes. So I guess after a while it's a little repetitive, but at least at times it can be brand new for everybody. So I think that's pretty cool too.
Did you guys see the video where how with 2Ks you do full entrances?
Yes.
With AEW, you do the top, they do the beginning, and then it cuts to black, and then the next person.
Yeah, it's 5-10 seconds max, and it depends on where you are. Most wrestlers are up at the top. Adam Cole starts in the ring where he does his boom and stuff like that. So, I thought that was pretty cool too.
Isn't that similar to and I think about I didn't have No Mercy, but we had WCW, NWO Revenge, and what they would do is they would walk really slowly to the ring or something like that with no music, and they do their pose in the ring, or they do their pose at the end. Right. But it was very 10 seconds.
Yeah. I remember with No Mercy. When somebody would make an entrance, they literally would sprint to the ring. That was their whole thing, and then they got into the ring and off they went. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Everybody comes out, they do their own little shtick and stuff like that. Orange Cassidy does the thumb, and I think MJF kisses his ring. Adam Cole does the boom. I think who else did I see?
Jeff Hardy.
Actually, I didn't see Jeff Hardy's entrance.
Omega was on Twitter. Listen to ideas to add more. Full interest is one of the requests. They can definitely add that down the line.
Yeah, no, I think it's something. This is the thing. If there's again not just being I don't use the word competitor to WWE, but competitors to 2K games, and they want to make their own thing to
Right.
it. Gameplay is important.
Absolutely.
Gameplay is probably the most important. I love entrances. Raw 2 is one of my favorites from back in the day because
yes.
we used to download our own, put our, you could put music on the hard drive. We'd have the music and we'd sync it up, and we would. I still really haven't played 2K23, and I don't know if any of the games are like that now. We can just download music.
You can't do you haven't been able to do your own music since like
2K. So basically went to PS4.
It was a very early 2K, and then they cut it out.
You can do it.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do your own music anymore. You can some games you couldn't even do your own entrance, or like you couldn't even do your own Titantrons anymore. I think they brought that back, and I know in 2K22 you couldn't have what was it? Expanded entrances. You could only do cookie cutter ones because the ones they had before kept crashing 2K20. So they just ripped it out of the game for 2K22 and they finally put it back in. So now you can go and dissect your entrance and kind of make it your own. So they're starting to get back. It's starting to get better. They still have 2 more DLCs to drop. I think one drops in 2 weeks. And the next one drops in the one after that is in August. And then they're done. Unless they have more surprises down the road. But
yeah, it's funny because like I remember 2K14 you could have. And then since they basically went to PS4 and stuff, you basically had to go on Spotify and then try to hook it up that way.
Sony kind of clamped down on it. It wasn't really 2K. It was more Sony and Xbox that really kind of said, nah, you can't do this anymore.
Okay. You know who just so you remember, Scott, you retweeted my New Japan stuff earlier? Somebody on that show just liked that tweet.
That's beautiful. I love this.
I just sent it in the group. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. Go read it.
It makes me very happy.
So, Chris, if you're still watching, just kind of curious. I got the PS5 version. How's the Switch? Because I know the Switch obviously is lower in power. What are the reviews on the Switch version getting? Anything
what I've
decent?
Seen so far has been pretty good. I see him and Paige been playing it, and Nick Jackson too. But that's the first Switch game since Battlegrounds. No pun intended.
Oh, that game was awful.
Because they had 2K, they put 2K18 on there on Switch. And then they did Battlegrounds, and then now they're doing AEW.
Yeah.
Did you see who it was, Scott?
Yes, I did. That's why I was doing the fist pump. I'm like, yeah.
The answer, Sam, is Alex Satan.
Beautiful.
He likes every time I mention him in my tweet. Pop. I got the Xbox accessory. It good on. It loads so fast. I still have a PS4.
Okay. I'm gonna have to load it up sometime.
I think you'll enjoy it, Sam.
No, I know. I was just kind of curious about the Switch version too, because I can be like that where I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna get me a hard copy on my PS5, but I would also like one for my my Switch. But I have the Steam Deck too, so if I want, I can get the PC version. And
that's true. Steam Deck away, yeah.
Add it to a list of games on my on Steam that I won't touch for a while.
Desktop, the old Steam Deck.
It's a great piece of hardware. Like, not to sidetrack from what's going on right now.
It's just MJF and Adam Cole just having,
bromance.
Yeah. They're starting to bromance, and it makes me a little sad, but yet a little excited at the same time.
I like how they both said Tony Schiavone.
I know.
But it's going to lead to something good down the road.
I'm hoping so.
Did you see that match on Twitch of him and Paige? That was really good. Sorry, Ethan Page. That one, I really like that one.
I need more Ethan Page on TV, on the mic, all of
it. Sam.
Because it's the Acclaimed.
I like that Rampage segment with Harley Cameron's. I can tell you this much. My modem died yesterday. Xbox and all the game offline and not internet connection. The Switch you can play offline for sure. There you
go.
There's your update, Sam. No internet.
Nice.
No internet connection. Me typo. We know what you meant, Chris. Don't worry, brother. You're fine. We know what you meant. Is that from YouTube, Scott? I can't tell.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because Facebook's not working. I shared the YouTube feed onto our Facebook, so people can follow us through that. Plus, if it gives us some more subscribers on YouTube, I wouldn't be mad. And just to throw it out there one more time, follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube _above the ring.
Check the Facebook too. I post Japan stuff.
Yes, he does.
Scott, testify.
It's true. It's great because almost like every New Japan thing or anything like in Japan that you share, we get at least 1 to 2 people that reshares it every time. It's like clockwork. I love it so much.
Well, because like right now I'm just doing the New Japan, Noah, All Japan, and Stardom. Like, I mean, there's more, but like, I'm trying to I just want to see how it would be like people sharing it like crazy, or is it gonna be like a couple people, or like. Well, apparently it's funny. I remember that first day I posted like non-New Japan stuff. They're just like, "Can you share more?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, let's go."
Chris, we'll have to look into that.
Instagram just launched a Twitter alternate today called Threads. By the way,
I did see that. I'm debating joining that, but I kind of don't want to.
By the way, Chris Van Fleet had an interview today with Dave Meltzer.
Dave Meltzer? Oh, boy.
Yeah. It was actually not that bad, actually.
Nice.
Now I got a whole 10 days off from New Japan, Scott, till next Saturday.
What are you going to do? Oh, wait, the G1.
Yeah, that's fine. I have Stardom to catch up on. I got Big Japan.
Plenty of stuff to watch.
Oh, Roma was on Dragon Gate Sunday. Yeah, that was pretty good. As Sam's eating a snack.
Nothing wrong with some snackage.
Snackage.
While you're snacking, make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. They will be rotating their way through the screen.
I joined the Elon can't pay for licenses and Lewis limited how many tweets you can view. Twitter's going down.
I did see that. There's some problems. But while you're there, you follow us on Twitter at Above the Ring.
I laughed, Scott, by the way. You're like, Money in the Bank. You're like, I'm not doing it. It hit the fan.
I was so mad. I couldn't do any of my pre-show prep. And everything I saw was rate limit exceeded. I want a rate limit yard. I was not happy.
Oh, I know. I was like,
not happy.
God, it was so weird not seeing you live tweet.
I mean, it was nice because I was able to actually sit down and enjoy a WWE show for the first time in a while.
That flew. I thought that flew so quick.
It did, but it was good.
I'll talk about when we don't do the post show anymore, but it's just like I seen some complaints on the Bloodline stuff, but I won't give out too much.
I saw that too. It's like it was too long. Like, shut up! Like the story.
I will say that at first it was a tiny bit slow, but I found it picked up after the first, after 15 minutes.
Yeah. But I mean, speaking of the post show, make sure everybody follows us on all Spotify, Apple Podcasts, much more. We'll be recording that post show tomorrow night, posting it for Friday morning. It's be a lot of fun. YouTube video as well, because we're trying to pump up all of our stuff. The numbers are going up, so we need to keep going. Got to pump those numbers, as my friends over at KTR would say.
Also, guys, this week we will be recording our preview for Above the Ring Rising Suns G1 tournament preview episode. Ethan and I will go through all 4 blocks. We will be choosing our picks from each block and our winner, or who we think is going to win the G1. So it is the summer. The fun doesn't end. I mean, we got SummerSlam coming up. We got all in. We got all out.
It's going to be nuts. No, the summer is definitely not going to be void of any wrestling. That's for damn sure.
Death Before Dishonor.
That's true.
We got Slammiversary.
Yep. No, it's going to be interesting. I wonder if Zach's going to give us his actual pick for Ship It in the Bank. Could be interesting. Knowing him, he'll probably pick some like small organization from like, I don't know, Timbuktu. Follow this pay-per-view that happens in the middle of June. Like, wait, what? It's July. Oh, I mean, October. Goddamn. But yeah, we'll talk about who may or may not have gotten points from Money in the Bank. We'll see the new standings. We'll talk about if we still have a tie for the lead or if people have taken complete control once again. It's going to be a lot of fun. I encourage everybody to make sure that they listen Friday morning when everything drops. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't. No, it does not.
Especially since the missus and I, we will be at the 200th episode of AEW.
That is awesome.
I won't be in Boston, which kind of sucks.
I know.
No.
But that's okay.
But I'll...
Scott, did you see me doing this?
Yes.
I can't.
I was just talking, all of a sudden I look in the corner and I just see like Ethan's like, let me in.
Oh, because I thought I was still because I didn't know I was put backstage.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's give Sunday Australia podcast.
So I think what happens, unless Scott is doing something manually, I think when you walk away, the camera can tell nobody's there and it just cuts.
No, I've been doing it manually. If this could do that, that'd be fantastic.
I'm like, that'd be insane. I mean, we're getting close to that.
Yeah. But yeah, Ethan, shout out to Any Given Sunday Australia podcast. They actually just joined the YouTube group that we're a part of, where we go around and like and comment on everybody's YouTube videos to help everybody pump all the numbers up. So yeah, I saw them join. I think they joined just a couple days ago. So I was just like, wait, I think Ethan talked about these guys before. So big shout out to them, covering all that NFL action.
Maybe we need to I don't know, talk to them, do a little bit of cross promotions at some point.
Forbidden Door. Oh, actually, well, since we're talking about crossovers, me and Sam are doing some in the summertime with part of Japan. It starts with Stardom.
I like it.
They were on Talk is Jericho.
It's true. I like it.
Oi, oi, oi. Sam, do it with me. Damn it, Sam. Oi, oi.
While we're blabbing, we missed the match that happened. It was the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass defeating, I believe it was...
Boys in the Blade.
Yes. So the Acclaimed getting another big victory. No, guys, we appreciate you for coming on to our YouTube and giving us some love. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Look, Scott, we're all over the world, buddy. Canada, America, Australia.
Covered all. Yeah, we're getting everywhere. You know? We've been downloaded in 42 countries in the world, 42 states. We're trying to get up the rest of the 8 for the US. That'd be nice. But yeah, Above the Rings, touching all parts of the world. Makes me very, very happy.
Scott and I are going to start looking at counties in this country, being like, did every county download this?
California.
I wish. Oh my god, I would love that so much. We can micromanage like which counties get pushed. Like we need more in this county.
And you start gerrymandering.
I looked at my stats for podcasts, and literally I have 1% from Australia, and the rest are from Canada and US.
I think
I'll take Australia.
For us, it's like I don't know, like 70-something% US. I think we're at like 8 or 9% in India, and then I think Canada's third.
I'll take it.
I will check that actually right now because now I am curious.
Or talk about the Eddie match.
Yes,
he deserved it, man. He did.
Yeah,
he did.
100%.
Absolutely. Yeah,
He
let's
started
see.
crying with Hamas. I'm like, Eddie, no.
Yeah, so right now we're actually, I was a little off in the US. We're 88% in the US, 6% India, 1.7% in Canada.
I'll hit the 1 point for me.
You're probably almost the entire 1.7%. Yeah, let's see. We got 141 downloads in Canada. Let's see. Yeah, Nova Scotia with 69. It's all you, buddy.
Oh, and my family. I sent to my family. My mom's like, "Man, it sounds like you're hanging with like good friends." I'm like, you're goddamn right, mom.
Thanks, Ethan's mom.
She's like, "Happy with the podcast." I'm like, "It's live stream, but close enough." Not say close enough.
It kind of counts, It ends up going
No.
goes places.
Speaking of which, the missus says hi to everybody.
Hello, Mrs. Ham. How are you?
She's in bed watching The Witcher right now because she has to be up early.
Fair enough.
So.
Fair enough. I still have to watch
But
that.
she wanted me-
I haven't watched that yet.
What show?
The Witcher.
The Witcher.
Everybody talks about the debacle though for this last season because they took out what's his name.
No, okay, so season 3, he's still
Also,
in.
season 4 is when he's gone. If they're doing
Yeah.
a 4.
Yeah, I
Shit.
forgot why. I don't know if it was because he was supposed to play Superman again,
I think so.
or he was having issues with the writers because Henry Cavill is a huge nerd. Like, he's actually read those books, and he was trying to go off of those books. Oh, they're gonna congratulate him on the show. Sorry, Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
I had to
Um,
change so I wrote stuff for the G1 and I had to change it 3 times because each title changed. I'm like, fuck.
God damn it.
It was annoying.
Yep. Uh-oh. Ooh, we're gonna find out some more Blind Eliminator stuff.
Oh,
Oh god, who's gonna be Matt Hardy's tag partner?
I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, why would you do that to me?
I said I won't say it.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's Matt and Jeff. It's Matt and Jeff Jarrett.
Oh boy.
Team WWTNA.
Right? Oh my god.
Oh. Ooh.
Yep.
But I do like this. This opens up other possibilities and potentially other storylines.
Next up, it's gonna be. Oh, by the way, Blood and Guts are doing 5-on-5. I know who's gonna be part of the Blood and Guts match.
How did you find all of this information?
But fair. They told Blood and Guts right before they did the Jeff and Matt thing.
I was distracted.
It was literally Scott. It was literally 30 seconds, and then they went right to the Matt thing.
Damn it.
But they said it's gonna be, but well, it won't be Eddie because he'll be in G1, so he's out. I say it's it's got to be a Bushi for the
Oh my
elite
god,
side.
Ibushi would. Oh my god, that'd be great. That'd be great.
U2AGSAP. They say gotta get out of here, lads, but keep up the great work. Muscle emoji.
Like, man, you as well.
You too, brother.
You guys don't stop your great work.
Oi. Sorry, I had to. Sam PM, he's got about Grayson Waller. He's like, the disrespect to Aussie Open. I was like, I know, brother. I know.
That was actually a great bit.
I
That whole thing with him and John Cena.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a nice surprise too. Not expected at all.
That was the best Grayson thing.
I was reading or watching, I don't know if it was Cultaholic or Wrestle Talk, said that he was not even supposed to be there. He was only there because he's filming a movie.
Yeah, he had a day off.
Nice. Just shows up. He's like, guess what, guys? I'm going out. What? All right, go ahead. Give him a mic.
Want to come to London, pal?
Right.
What?
Man, that crowd popped so hard too. Holy shit!
That crowd was so much fun. Oh man,
I've been saying it.
What's your guys' audience opinion on the staging? I actually like that better than the big ass TV.
Yes, it's the perfect less is more. You don't need as much like him and Hoff or all this nonsense. You have a small entrance. You can fit more people in that want to be there, that want to have fun, and they were loud as fuck.
But also, it reminded me of the old days where they'd had the music and that was it.
Pretty much.
It felt exactly
85s.
Yes.
It was so good. I'm like, okay, if you want to do it for like keep the screen for the the main shows and then the B pay-per-views, that's fine. When you do the big 5, well, okay, 4 out of the 5.
WrestleMania, you kind of need the big hurrah.
Well, some WrestleMania it's like 14. They did the tunnel. Let's just bring that back.
That was 14. That was still pushing before. That was when they were like shifting on and off. But like now, Mania's got to be a huge spectacle.
Absolutely. Well, that's right. We're getting Kenny and Wheeler Yuta tonight.
That's the main event. Woo! You kind of figure. I mean, they're in Alberta. They're in Kenny's home country. Sorry, home state. Home province.
Yeah, home province, right.
For all my Canadians.
That's right. Ethan representing.
He's not representing at any of these shows.
I know. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with that? I'm gonna give you a Canadian ass whooping. What?
No, apologize as soon as he's done though.
Sorry. I had people PM me. They're like, "Thank you for bringing Canadian flavor."
Yes, I love it. Love to see it.
I'm like, "You're fucking welcome." Hey.
All right. Let's see what Mr. Jericho has to say.
Oh, speaking of Alberta.
All right.
I'm from Winnipeg.
He's from Winnipeg, you idiot. I love that he brought that up last week. I laughed so hard.
I don't care. That's still funny.
Oh my god, I know. What was he? I think where were they in Toronto or something in Montreal? Like, go back to Toronto. I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot, or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
it's like, oh no, I think DC. No, they're in DC, and
were they in DC? Okay,
I think so. It was Jericho's show and Taker, and then I remember they were on the outside. I think Jericho was throwing Taker in the ring.
Yeah,
he's pelling for the timekeeper's table.
Yeah,
somebody said go back to Toronto, and Jericho's like, Winnipeg, you idiot.
Yeah,
well, that's like Io Sky in NXT at Full Sail.
Yes.
Go back. I think he said go back to China. He's like, I'm from Japanese, bitch. And everybody's like, oh!
So good. Like, yes, roast these idiots. Roast them all day.
Okay, like that started one at Backlash, the Backlash Pro Me News. Okay, technically he didn't really roast her, so I kind of give that dude a pass.
True.
In a way.
But he was just being stupid.
Yes. At least he wasn't roasting her, so I could kind of give him a pass. The star comment was a little too, no pun intended. And it starts like, she's been a star for 10 years. I'm like,
right? Welcome to the party.
Like, did you miss Lucha Underground?
Thank you. I didn't have to say it this week. Sam stares into my eyes, to my soul.
What do you see?
Every week, something is sent to Sam from me that's Lucha Underground related. Like, not to vocally say it again, but here you go.
Tell me you miss Lucha Underground without telling me you miss Lucha Underground.
Ring the bell. I need to watch MLW.
You do. It was on tonight for some. It's mostly on Thursdays, but they had it on tonight for some odd reason.
But now they have what is it? Azteca Underground. That's their Lucha Underground spinoff.
They have a called oh fuck. They got a midget wrestler, legit a midget, like he's like 3 foot tall, named Microman. I'm like, he's a baby.
I mean, they had miniature wrestlers during Lucha Underground too.
Oh yeah, the mini division in WWE in 05.
Oh my god. I mean, honestly though, the WLC was probably one of the best like pre-show matches that's ever happened.
Yep.
Like that should not have been that good.
Right.
It should not have been that good. Anywhere near.
Same with the Shield and Usos in 2013 Money in the Bank.
That's true.
I was like, that was on the pre. I always forget that's a pre-show match, or sorry, kickoff. I'm calling it pre-show.
I think back then it was still the pre-show. I think.
Yeah.
Kickoff's relatively new.
You ever notice they don't do pre-show matches anymore?
Not too often. Not in WWE, anyways.
AEW just did 4 this on Forbidden Door. I almost said
yeah, like when we were talking, like doing our picks, they only talked about 1, and I'm like, there's going to be at least 3 to 4.
And then on Collision they announced them.
Yeah,
I was like, I gotta tell these guys for quick. Come on, give me the interest. Hurry up. Yep. And then the one time I actually watched it live, no, you fuckers watched it live.
I know.
Well, Sam and John, I already knew, but I was surprised by you. I'm like, where were you at?
I just completely had forgotten. It happens. It's the heat. It's getting to me.
Oh, I could testify to that. That music scared the shit out of me for a second.
Right.
It's like, what? TV acting up? Like, what's going on here? You can probably see it at the corner of your eye.
Wow, he actually has music. It's more of like just a hum, but he has music.
Death metal scream.
Sam is intrigued by the callus. It also annoys me to no end that he does not wear socks with his shoe. It bothers.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
It bothers.
I just noticed that.
Like unless he's wearing like the ankle biters, I hate those socks too. But I'll call them what they are. I don't understand how you cannot wear socks with your shoes. I don't get it. Sandals, I understand. That's a different story. But with shoes, how do you not wear socks?
You know what they should do? You know what title they should bring to AEW, Scott? The Haas Fight Division title.
That'd be fun.
If you're 260, you know where you qualify.
Sweet. I'm in.
Look, they're in his home province and they're booing him.
I feel so bad for Don Callis, that humongous scar on his forehead.
That's still, holy shit.
That's never going away.
That's just his face.
It's just his face. Ha! Got him.
He was a good commentator, New Japan.
Hmm.
Oh, I left him over there.
It's great listening to this after listening to that Talk is Jericho between these guys.
I said, did you listen to that one, Scott?
I did. And I was just like, this is so good.
Look, Sam, a rare time I actually recommend somebody I should listen to. No, but all the ones I recommend, Scott, that was the one I wanted you to listen to, like, really badly.
Well, I mean, going into Forbidden Door, I kind of had to. Like, it was kind of like one of those things you kind of can't miss.
I went to catch this part of that Blood and Guts match with BCC.
Sorry,
John's not here. The BBC.
The BBC.
Yeah.
At the BBC. That's all I think of whenever he says it.
Right.
Not the actual thing that people normally think about when they say that.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Good old BCC.
It's them and it's Claudio, Wheeler, John, and Kanosuke, and to be determined, and then against the Elite, and let's just be honest, give me Bushi. Let's just be honest here.
I would be so happy if it was Bushi.
How does Jericho being the baby face here?
I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
I mean, this is kind of how their dynamic was on Talk is Jericho. What a cat I just heard, Sam?
That was Merlin screaming.
Okay. I was like, wait. Whose child is crying?
So I wonder how many matches you're doing for that Dynamite before, like probably like 2 or because I mean Blood and Guts is gonna go at least 40 minutes.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I was expecting that.
Oh, it's his best friend.
No pun intended.
I mean, not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to Callis growing his family, and if he's gonna add Jericho, woo.
Remember, to get better at your craft, you need to get some calluses on your hands.
Sir.
I'm gonna trademark that.
Next up, it's gonna be the Jericho Appreciation Callis family. Sure. Honestly, JS should just break up. Put Jericho in the Callis family. Yes. Me and Chris are in agreement.
He's not wrong.
I literally just said I didn't even see Chris's comment. Sorry, brother.
Interesting. Jericho doesn't say no. He says maybe.
Well, speaking of Kesha, he's going to DDT again at the end of July for the Wrestle Peter Pan show. He's wrestling there.
Nice. Yeah, salts his guts. Very nice.
Well, the picture I got of somebody, they cropped it so they took out the blood and because they're trying to figure out who the mystery parts are going to be.
Yeah. That didn't sound good. Sam will be back in a minute.
Did anyone hear that too?
Yep. That sounded like one of the children decided to go jumping onto something and took a whole lot of stuff down.
I can't wait for Pumpkin Joe.
And that's gonna be insane.
I like how they're doing pretty much all the semifinals at Collision.
It's good. That's actually a really good show to get these things done. It's a 2-hour show. You know, throw in these
Saturday. There's already 4 matches made anyway.
Yeah, like give it some time. Like we don't have to have 1,000 matches per show. Just keep throwing people in there like this.
You know how many they had this past Saturday's cut? 7.
Yeah, but weren't like 2 or 3 of them squash matches?
The MJF, not the Ethan Page one, but
the first one.
Yeah, that one was. The Miro one went 3 minutes.
Yeah, that still technically counts.
So I wonder how they're gonna do the other women some like next week, or they just like screw it, throw it on Collision.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, both the men's semifinals are in the. Excuse me.
So is Athena and Willow. Willow.
Willow. Everything okay?
Yeah. So, long story short, Aurora is infatuated with Merlin.
Oh no.
She will follow him like a shadow. And Merlin wants nothing to do with her.
Fair enough.
But I think it has to do with because when we first got her those first couple months, she'd throw hands, and now she'll just sit there and stare at him. not to like attack him, but like just like stare, want to get close. And he growls like a dog. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah. So she gets too close, and he gets all freaked out.
Poor Merlin.
Speaking of Roderick Strong, at Wrestling Revolver this past Saturday, him and Mike Bailey had a banger.
Nice.
That's a negative, Houston. John's like, is this match really gonna maybe go to Boston? So I jokingly said yes. He's like, that's a negative, Houston.
Oh boy.
You ever notice they never do how in WWE they ring the bell and then they do the introductions and then ring like basically 9 times pretty much?
Yeah.
Well, you notice at AEW they never do it for the intros.
It's true.
Jesus Christ, Sam. What a fucking meme.
Have you not seen Dodgeball?
Yeah.
I really just feel like this is going to turn into the biggest heel tag team in like the last decade of all wrestling. And it's going to be absolutely ridiculous to watch. And I cannot wait.
It's MJ Bebe versus the Magic Meats.
Oh no.
They got the jobber entrance for losing.
I know. It's time for Daddy Sam's nipples to get hard.
Always hard.
Because Daddy Magic's in the ring.
Oh, by the way, Scott, you know what the longest match was on NXT last night?
Which one?
The main event.
Not surprised.
That NXT Underground match, I thought that went like at least 10, 12 minutes. It went 7.5. I was like, what the fuck?
But honestly, though, like, it's funny. Like, the crowd was like, whatever about it. But the guys around the ring really made that match seem so much bigger. And I really appreciated them for it.
That Eddie throw spot was nasty.
Right?
Wait, Sam's gonna do it.
God, I just love the tension between these two.
I'm telling you, it's gonna click.
Oh, it's better than you, baby. I screwed it up. I said, and I forget what I said. Something, baby. And I was like, wait.
But I just have this feeling. It's just gonna click with these two, and they're gonna turn into like a terror. It's like it's gonna be what the 2-man power trip should have been back in the day with Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's what it should have been.
Then they had to end that early because he got it. Triple H got injured.
Yeah, Triple H got hurt.
The other thing it reminds me of is when I started getting back into wrestling, the best of 7 series between Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah. That was great. At the bar.
And then they became
the bar.
The bar.
When I first heard that tag team, I'm like, what a fucking stupid name. And then I'm like, I kind of like it.
It oh my God, it was great. Like, I remember, what was it? I think Ford started doing commercials about raising the bar. I'm like, why the hell is Cesaro and Sheamus not on these commercials?
Right.
Perfect product placement, and they just didn't do it.
I was watching the Table for 3 where Rollins and it was Cesaro, Claudio, and I forget, I think it was Joey Mercury, I think.
Joey Mercury.
Anyway, I remember Rollins took the title on and you hear the Velcro. And Cesaro's like, so how do you like him? Ron's like, I hate the Velcro.
Thank you.
Thank God they're slowly getting rid of them slowly. But I remember he was talking about the scene like where they're in the bar and Sheamus gives Claudio the a pint Guinness and he don't drink in real life, right?
Yeah.
And Rollins is like, we're all sitting on the TV, we're going, is he gonna drink it? gonna drink it. Drink it. We're basically doing a bet. The Butcher reminds me.
Flip the nickel.
Oh my god. That's outstanding. Okay, I did not expect that. That's fantastic. This is how it begins, Ethan. This is how it begins.
True friendship, beautiful friendship.
Yes. It's gonna be, and it's gonna be ridiculous. And of course, Roddy's gonna try to get in the way, and then Roddy's gonna end up getting attacked by Adam Cole yet again. And
For the second time.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see.
I see it. Like they try to tell stories, and they're there, and I like it, and I like that I could follow along with it.
The Butcher reminds me of Dr. Eggman from Sonic.
Oh my god, yes! He's a little too skinny. He should be a lot rounder to be Eggman. Dr.
Fine,
Robotnik.
He's a skinny version of Dr. Eggman.
Right. After he's been on a diet for the last 6 months.
Remember Scott, we were trying to fancy book his the Dunkhouse's faction.
Yes.
Butcher Blade should be in there.
Yes. I think we mentioned that. I think that'd be a great tag team because every faction needs a tag team. I think they would be perfect for it. If you could actually give them some time on television and actually let them beat the ever-living crap out of people, I think it'd be perfect fit.
Like when they first came in. And then
Right, exactly. Yeah, they were absolutely dominant when they first showed up in AEW. And then all of a sudden they just kind of fell away, which unfortunately happened to a lot of talent.
In Helico.
Another Lucha Underground. Fantastic. He has some of the best spots in all of Lucha Underground.
I can find up that office roof.
Not once.
Twice.
In 2 different seasons. It was nuts.
My back was hurting every time he did. I'm like, dude.
And when you actually had matches between Willie Mack and Brian Cage that I actually gave a shit about, they had some of the best blood feuds in Lucha Underground. It was ridiculous. And now it's Willie Mack, I think he's on Impact, I think.
Not anymore. He's Ring of Honor.
Oh, he's Ring of Honor now. Okay, cool. And Brian Cage is part of the embassy, but he's just kind of there.
Ring of Honor.
Make this stuff happen. So much potential.
By the way, Claudio Castagnoli versus Commander of Rampage gets an Ethan rating at 8 out of 10.
That was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it. I like
Claudio knocked the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Swiss death.
Yeah, that was a rough stoppage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was rough. The ending was rough. But yeah, the match itself was real good.
That was the only good match from that show, honestly. Actually, no, sorry, that's a lie. The ladies main event, Taya and Shida.
That was good.
That was my second favorite.
I like that Taya is on a little bit of a losing streak now. Kind of makes you think she's going to snap, and it's going to be fun to watch.
Reggae Loco. Come back.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Hey, her husband's in
the main event was good too, with Joe and Roddy.
Collision?
Yeah, with Punk being on commentary.
Dustin Rhodes Powerhouse Hobbs was really good.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I had no doubt that was going to be a banger.
Yeah.
Joe and Roger was really good.
Now we got 4 more, Owen Hart matches on Collision this week.
Oh, yeah. No, 3, Scott. 3.
3? All right.
Because they didn't announce the breaker. I mean, honestly, you must have just throw it on there.
Right.
Because, the finals is next Saturday. Next Saturday on Collision. Oh, my God. There's so much wrestling that day.
Well, what else is on next week?
The G1.
Oh, G1 starts? Oh, God.
So what they're doing, guys, they're doing 2. So they're doing 4 blocks of 8. And each night they're doing, A, B's 1. And then basically the even numbers is C and D.
Yeah.
And then before the quarterfinals, the last 4 nights are all single blocks. So it's day 13 is A block, and then B block's the next night, C, and then D.
Yeah.
I'm thank God. I didn't. I actually liked the round robin they did last year because they did 24 by 7 in each block.
Okay.
But like the way they kind of did it was kind of crappy because it's like what it's like. Okay, like block A's got 1 match, and then C's got 2, and then D's got 2, and then B's got 2, and then someone's got a night off. It's like, see, I need even numbers. My OCD's killing me here.
I understand. I get it. I
need even numbers. That men's own Hart Cup tournament's kind of predictable, but in a good way though.
Yeah, that's true. So close.
I like Theater Long, by the way, but please stop booking Goldberg for Bret Hart. We don't need to see that. Play it.
What are you talking about? That's a dream match. Dream retirement match? Come on, Ethan.
God.
In the words of Bret Hart, fuck Bill Goldberg.
Retirement match for both of them. Bill's already retired Bret a few times, so. Oof.
I wish it did so much more with Butcher and Blade instead of being on Jobber.
Yeah, I thought they would have booked him to be more of a powerhouse tag team.
Yeah. Super kick to the back.
Next up, Scott, the Super Kick title.
There you go.
The only way there's no pinfall submissions. You win by super kicking them.
That's right. Oh my God, imagine Nick and Matt Jackson for the super kick title. Best of 7 super kicks. That's right. Well, Adam Cole would be able to have it.
The best of super kicks tournament. Round
That's
robin.
right. There you go. There you go. Perfect. It writes itself.
I always forget Edge was in WCW.
Oh my God. Did you get to the end, Sam?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
So MJF and Adam Cole, baby, advancing in the blind tournament, eliminator tour. I can't speak tonight. My God.
They're facing to be determined.
Yes, because we don't know the other, 3 teams now? Because now we know a 5th team?
Yeah, we got 3 left. Yep. Yeah, no shit, Alberta.
That's where we live. Woo! I had to. I'm sorry. He calls his fans devil worshippers.
I love MJF, man. He invaded his Twitch stream, by the way.
I know.
Cole's like, really?
I tried to keep my wrestling and my gaming separate.
Then he's describing came up #1 fan in like an hour. And Jeff's gonna get in the stream, and now Cole's gonna interrupt it.
Oh my God.
Cole's birthday is it?
We don't deserve these bro
It's
sessions.
so true.
Why am I getting Team Hell No 5s? Just better.
They're not there yet. They're getting
Where's,
close.
where's Dr. Shelby? Then it'll be a full complete.
Oh my god! Happy birthday! Oh my god! I don't want to spoil it for Sam, but oh my god, this is hilarious.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Outstanding. And they're smart. They bought a small cake.
Is it really his birthday? I think we might want to double check this.
I believe it recently happened.
Yes, it is. It is. He is 4 days older than my older brother.
Just turned 34. I remember when I was 34.
Scott.
It was my last good year.
Jesus.
I started falling apart when I turned 35.
I know what Adam Cole's getting from MJF. Crash Bandicoot shoes.
Yes.
Fuck, I want those shoes now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at Cole's face.
And there's assist from John Cena. That's Make-A-Wish. Cena shows up.
Oh my god.
He kind of has a voice.
Yeah, no shit. It's called Rosie O'Donnell.
The MJF knows how to sing. Like, legitimately knows how to sing.
He actually does, though, in all seriousness, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in good cake.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's gonna make a wish, and John Cena's gonna come out.
Do 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 do.
Swerved.
It's a beautiful Ow! It's a beautiful friendship. Man, that cake looked really good.
I'm telling you, this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship of terror.
The game. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, we didn't get the match last week because she was sick.
I know.
Sick. Was she playing Crash Bandicoot?
Maybe.
I still gotta get that Crash game, by the way, Scott. Speaking of Crash Bandicoot. All right, do you think Britt Baker's coming two-time Owen Hart champion?
That's a good question.
Well, because the winner faces Sky Blue. Do you really want to do face and face?
It's true.
keep forgetting they met in the finals.
It's true. I mean, it kind of works that the finalists meet in the first round because the Dusty Cup used to do the same thing all the time.
They haven't done the Dusty Cup this year, aren't they?
No. Well, there's no more tag teams.
Yeah, you could do the Dyad and Wesley and Tyler Bate and Mustafa Ali, team free agents.
I'm still surprised the Dyad actually won.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking put Creed Brothers with Alpha Academy.
Oh my God, yes. Yes.
And Kurt Angle's their manager, Team Angle 2.0.
Oh my God.
You know what you call? No, the Red, White, and Blue Combat Club.
Or what was Kurt Angle's? What was Charlie Haas and
The world's greatest tag team.
Yep.
Yeah.
2.0.
2.0, yeah, exactly.
2.0, 2.0, 2.0.
As long as it's not NXT 2.0.
Ah, shut up, Scott. We're trying to forget about NXT 2.0. We're on.
Those goddamn colors.
I just finished my therapy sessions on it.
Time to go back. No. Oh my God. Insanity.
Personality.
It's a good song. It's a callback, sir.
Thank you. It's actually been a good Dynamite so far.
Yeah, it has been.
In the word, or in the words of John, he was all right. I can't stop laughing with Sam's like, "How was it?" John's like, "It was all right." Or were you asking about the T Swift concert?
Yeah. Sam's like, we're gonna miss the biggest. It's all right in history. I said, I'm pretty sure if he says that to his girlfriend, he's gonna die.
You want an ass whooping there? What? Then he went to Ed Sheeran. Or is he called Eduardo?
He's just being a good boyfriend.
True.
If she wants to go.
Yeah, it's all about compromise.
It's all about the boom.
Bone Zone.
Bone Zone.
What's he doing in the Bone Zone?
We know what he's doing in the Bone Zone.
I was saying, if you need to ask that question, then
I joked with saying you were gone. I think you were taking a break. Me and Scott were talking. We're like, if we're doing promo, Sam has to rent out the old Impact Zone, and it'd be like, "Welcome to the Bone Zone." What's he doing there?
Oh,
fuck, that'd be funny.
That would be hilarious.
Every time I see Jungle Boy Jack Perry, all I see now is High from That 70s Show.
I mean, it's true. I mean, it's very true.
I never noticed that.
Less rapey, though.
What?
Way less rapey.
True.
Oh.
Also very true.
He's in jail now, isn't he?
If not, I don't know if he's been sentenced yet. I know he's found guilty. Which sucks because he was like the best character on that show.
Oh, we found, yeah, right. Spoiler: we know team number 6.
Oh, finally!
The Garcia dance.
And now it's Zach's favorite part of the show. Wherever he is, I'm sure somewhere his ears just perked up.
He comes on the stream for literally this match and leaves.
Yes, that'd be amazing.
Like John last week. That was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That title's actually pretty cool though.
It is. It is a nice title.
Oh, Zach.
If Brett loses, we riot.
Yes. Mr. Zach, our champion.
What's up, Brock Lesnar?
He heard us talking about her, so he had to slide in, leave a little note for us.
The YouTube PMs. I can see Zach, if Brett loses, Zach just starts throwing shit.
We'll just see like the desk throwing emoji. That's all we're gonna see.
I'm not coming on the show tomorrow. I'm protesting.
That's right. It's not gonna show up via or he'll record via protest.
It's kind of funny how the last year's finalists are in the first round. It's like when Taker and Michaels were in the final two at the 07 Rumble, and they literally started the next year's Rumble.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like that they do this type of things. It's kind of like, oh yeah, these two were in the finals last year. Now they're going to meet in the first round. But like I was saying before, like they did the same thing with the Dusty Classic. The two finalists always met in the first round the following year. Every year, I think that's happened. Except, I think, for the first one when Joe and Finn won.
Yeah, I think that was the only one.
They already fought each other by that point.
Okay, that's funny with Tony Storm and Thread skipping around and going, Ruby. My show is also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, by the way. It was on Stitcher, but they're going away in August.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah. I'm surprised you guys didn't get an email about that.
No. Or if we did it, we just haven't seen it.
August 29th, I think.
Where are they just like folding up? Or oh, that's too bad.
They're new. I guess everything else is going to Pandora or something.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we get some Pandora downloads, so we do get a good amount of Stitcher downloads too. So hopefully they'll continue on.
I only get Apple and Spotify. I am a Stitcher, but I pay in the ass trying to find it, so I'm like, fuck it.
I haven't looked at our downloads recently. Let's do a little behind the scenes action here.
I have 158 plays.
Nice. Like for your last episode, or
No,
Jesus,
total.
No.
Total. Oh, they almost knocked the trophy over.
That was a big whoops.
So for the states, I have Virginia at 38%, Alabama at 25%, Tennessee at 13%, California at 13%, Colorado 13%.
Nice.
Yeah, take that.
I think for us, Vermont's our biggest one because I try to share everything everywhere around here. I get a lot of the kids from the school that
oh, do they?
Yeah, that like to listen to the podcast. So now I'm trying to get them to go over to YouTube also. So
my mom joked one with her coworker. You know how they have like the soccer moms and the hockey moms and stuff?
Yeah.
She joked once, she's like, I'm the wrestling mom.
Nice.
I just started laughing, like, keep sharing that shit. I don't even care. Keep going.
Right? Just keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Go, be like Peter on the Family Guy scene where they're like, want to see my kids? Yeah. I don't know if you see that cut where you want to see my kids? Ah! He slams in the guy's face. Listen to it. Yeah, but that I seen Alex Zane like that tweet. I was like, "Thank you, buddy."
right?
Like,
I
Taco
love it
Bell
when that
special.
happens.
Which
Like,
it's because I mentioned his name on the well. I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. I'll take it. He's awesome. Like my other tweet there a week ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
When we started, when we would tweet, we would at every single person that we were tweeting.
Yep.
And
Scott
it
still
just got
does
to
it.
a point.
I still do it. Yeah.
You do? I stopped.
Yeah.
It became a little more difficult. Especially with my autocorrect on my keyboard half the time.
Yeah.
At Dominic Change with C.
Yeah. Adam Koch.
Adam
That was,
Cook.
that was the big one. Adam Koch. Yeah.
Adam Coke.
Made sure I corrected it this time. I almost did it.
It's Adam Coke and MJF. MJF. It's weird on my phone. MJF went to KFC. I was like, what the fuck?
It's funny, like every time, for the longest time, I think mine still does it once in a while. Whenever Sam and I say each other's names, they auto capitalize every single time. Because for the longest time, we would always text each other when something massive happened, and the other person needs to see it. So our phones just magically go, "Oh, they're contacting one another. Let's make everything capitalized."
Only Larkin.
Yes. Only Lorcan. Yes. Always screaming everything.
You want to see my tweet? He was great. I miss him in the ring.
I do too. I remember seeing him in the Indies as Biff Busick. Holy Christ, that man could just beat the ever-living snot out of people.
By the way, well, speaking of Indies, the Guns are coming to my area.
Nice.
I was like, yeah,
Sounds like you need to go.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try.
We need pictures. Guns up, brother. Come on. We need pictures.
Literally, I like their. You know what? Their entrance is so cool. The spinning in
so
there.
good. Yes, and the theme song is just so beautiful with it. I really hope that they still keep it. Now,
I want the
being
finish super.
I don't know
your
what
internet. Because I think it was mine. I think mine would have just boot me. I wouldn't boot you guys or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but hopefully it's.
But
still...
anyway, their 50 Cent one was cool.
Hold on.
They're facing on. Oh, by the way, the Guns are going after the UCW tag titles. I'm like, yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Bring more gold. The gang. What was it? The Bang Bang Gang or whatever.
Bang Bang Gang. Yeah.
For a moment, the Xbox logo on the banister, I thought it said Xbox 360. I'm like, bro.
Did we go back in time? What just happened?
I know what Sam said. Got the Bone Zone. Sponsored by Blue Chew.
Zone.
Sponsored by the Bone Zone.
No, sponsored by Blue Chew. Come on, guys, get it right.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
Well, we need some sponsors. Come on, guys.
I mean, we technically have a sponsor.
Who?
We had two at one point.
Was Manscaped one?
Yes.
What? I was kidding. I was legit joking. Oh, the puppy made it. Oh, puppy cameo. Puppy
cameo.
Puppy cameo.
Oh wow.
That's the youngest Hershey.
Nice. What type of dog is Hershey?
She is a German Shepherd Collier.
Collie.
So I keep saying Collier. Collie. Or as most people see her as a fox.
The fuck yeah. The ears, definitely.
And then the other one I got Buddy, he's 7 and he's Scottish or Parian.
Nice.
Culliest bastard I remember my life. Love him. I didn't even say his name really. He just walked over. He's like, "Excuse me."
Hello.
I'm here for my appointment.
Right.
I took him to the groomers at this pet store down the road from us, and we got him with his groomer, and he just walks in like he owned the place. And she's like, "Well, can he have treats?" We're like, "Oh yeah." Like, I mean, I'm glad she asked, but like, because you just don't know, right? Like allergies and stuff.
Right.
So she's like, "Can he have a treat?" We're like, "Oh yeah, he's fine." So it's funny. He's like, "Excuse me, treats?" And she's like, "Yeah, I got one." Literally, and then walks in. He just walks in like he owns the place. I just couldn't help but laugh.
Very nice.
All the groomers were like, "Does he own the place or something?" Yes, he does.
Yes,
They run the world. We just live with them.
it's true. It's true.
What cats? Well, Sam can testify to that.
Pets run the place. You know, the humans are just lucky to be there.
Girlfriend, cats,
Yeah,
other animals,
grandmas.
wildlife, your grandparents, your in-laws, and then you.
Yeah, Sam
Always
hit that.
bottom of the totem pole.
I got a feeling Zach's gonna be riding in like 5 minutes.
I hope not. You never know. Okay. That was unique.
I don't know. I'm thinking, going off of the discussion we've been having, Scott, the Outcasts, I think, could benefit from.
I think you're ahead of me, Ethan. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Kind of what I expected to happen. Ruby Soho. No repeat champions this year, folks. Ruby Soho advancing the Owen Hart tournament. Well, hello, Miss Blue. How do you do?
Cindy, do you think our crispy flavor will last forever? All we have is thin crust summer, Billy. But I love you. No, you love the flavor of this thin, crispy crust. Can't help it. Peace out.
Main event up next.
So they're doing Ruby and Sky next week.
Nice. Good. Give the women their dynamite. You throw the men on Collision. I like it.
Well, you got Athena and Will, but still.
You know what? That's true.
I really liked when they had that one-off show where all the women were on.
Talk about Evolution?
Why am I thinking AEW did something like that? Did AEW?
They did.
They haven't
No.
yet.
Well, they have AW. They have AW heels. It's like a thing for like wrestling female
but
fans.
but it's not a show.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he said show. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So WWE did Evolution.
I know Evolution. I swear
Yeah.
AEW did something.
That was just women. I don't remember.
Was that on YouTube?
Actually, I know what he's talking about. He's
YouTube?
talking about the Deadly Draw tag team tour. It was on YouTube. He is correct.
Okay.
Because Evil Elise and Demonte beat the Nightmare.
That's
Sisters.
right. That is correct. Yep.
It took me a second. I was like,
Yeah, I
Wait,
forgot
man.
about that. Yeah,
as
that's
soon
true.
as he said YouTube, I was like, I know what he's talking about now.
Yep.
They did that, and then they did 16 woman tournament, like AEW on one side, and or US and then Japan on the other side.
Yeah, that's true. They did that too. Yeah.
TV, YouTube. It was like YouTube TV. It was very weird how they did it.
Yeah. They played all the Japanese matches on YouTube except one.
You guys
I
are
think
gonna laugh at the meme I just sent you. I just saw it on well, it was a tweet.
Oh no.
Tweet. One second.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, they are.
Okay, that was epic. That was pretty good.
Wise man. Yes, my tribal chief. Do you see this shit?
Or as Drew called him, the tribal queef.
Rude.
Oh, it's not. Shut up.
Not gonna lie though, SmackDown's gonna be ridiculous when they do the.
They're in Madison Square Garden this week, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They're gonna do the trial.
I kind of
Tribal
missed
Chief?
the short entrances of Madison Square Garden.
They might have it still.
No, I mean like the real, not the ones they've been doing lately. Like where it's almost like weird. Like they just come.
It's a side entrance. like they did for the Rumble all those years ago when John Cena returned.
Yeah, let's go with that, Scott.
Yes, but it is time for your main event of Dynamite. Wheeler Yuta, Kenny Omega. Sam, are you ready to go through North Carolina?
Always.
Oh my goodness. Well, we haven't heard from Zach, so I'm assuming he's rioting at the moment.
He turned it off.
Poor Zach. He's going to be a mess tomorrow.
You know what grinds my fucking gears?
I hope he plays the gimmick. He just comes in all completely disheveled and just like absolutely
bomb that sack. Bomb that sack.
Also, speaking of bum ass things, I loved the video package from NXT for Baron Corbin.
Me too.
Beautiful. Literally burning all of his old previous gimmicks in like a crematorium. It was beautiful to watch. Loved it. I'm very excited to see what he does next. I like that he's still staying in NXT too, by the way. Give him something to do. He doesn't have to win. He can just, give the younger kids the rub. Or kick the shit out of him for a while. Either way, I'm happy. So this match is going to get about 15 minutes.
And then we're going to commercial break.
Of course we will. Uh-oh.
I tried commenting, but Britt Baker got robbed by YouTube once and said he was too inappropriate and angry. You could have commented on Twitter.
I mean, it's true. Well, he'll probably get his rate limit exceeded, so probably not.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, but Zach, our thoughts and prayers are with you at this time. I know it's very, very upsetting time, but she will be okay. You will be okay. Everything will be okay.
I will.
We will be expecting a statement tomorrow.
Yes.
During our recording.
Yes.
My client, Britt Baker. You know what? I kind of want Zach to do that now. Please, Zach, if you're listening, please do. I want it.
It's gonna be so good.
I kind of want to see that now, just for the.
Especially now, since we do video for these things, you can just imagine it's gonna be amazing.
I'll be honest. I kind of like how we're doing video and
audio.
Yeah,
we tried doing that a while back, but like our YouTube was just so small that we were getting like 1, 2, 3 views on our videos, so we kind of focused.
I like how and then I come on and now it's like, woohoo!
Right? You joining, Zach being around more, John joining, and us being in these groups on Twitter. It's been great. Like
when the first season, it was just YouTube, wasn't it?
For the first season,
because I know you said John came like late season.
John was middle of season 2. So first season was myself, Sam, Zach, and another gentleman that was doing stuff with Zach. We called him the Riddler.
Okay, that's what I thought the Riddler. I was like,
yeah,
that's not for. I always forgot Zach.
Yeah. So we all went through the first season. He actually ended up tying with me for the win, but I ended up winning because I got more overall wins. So that's how I became champion for the first time. And then life happened, and he wasn't able to continue with us anymore. So
Zach? Or the other guy?
Yeah, Riddler. He wasn't able. He had real life stuff coming in the way, so he had to step away. So it just was the three of us. And then we kept going. Actually, at that point, we stopped doing picks because I got COVID. Then Sam was in the middle of his move. He moved out of his house to his and then he moved again down to Florida. So that was like 2-3 months of not doing any picks. And then we picked it back up. And then John joined. And then you joined at the end. And now we're 5
Yeah,
deep.
because I came in right at this because I was setting Sam predictions.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, when he did that, Sam and I were starting to talk like, yeah, we're definitely adding him for season 3. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have 5 people. It's gonna be wonderful. And it has been. It's been so much fun. Like
it's funny. It's but like I said earlier, like Rumble I did so well. Chamber I'm not even gonna talk about. Revolution I think I had 1 or 2 wrong on that one. And at Mania Night 1, I think I had a clean sweep on night 1, I think. Yes.
I think with night 1 of WrestleMania, 4 of us tied. I think John there was only one of us that didn't get a point or that wouldn't have gotten anything.
And then night 2 I did.
And then night two I think I got 1 wrong. I blew through night 2. But like I said, at that point it was too late.
Yeah, you and Zach tied, didn't? Was it?
No, Zach won by 1.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the one time I don't pick Roman and he fucking wins.
Yeah, but it was a good weekend for some of us.
That's true, but we'll get into that during the podcast. We won't spoil things.
Oh, I was talking about the first week. I wasn't talking about any other weekend. That weekend I did really well.
You did the first.
Oh, the triple weekend. The first 3 shows. Sorry.
It's funny. I looked at our calendar. We started off hot with 3. We're gonna end hot with 3 as well. So we're gonna have both WrestleMania nights 1 and 2, and we're gonna have Stand and Deliver. So we're both ends. We're gonna bookend with 3 at the end.
Oh fuck! That's right. Stand and Deliver.
Yep.
What's the next one? It's
the next one that we're doing is
American Bash and SummerSlam.
Yep. Yeah, Great American Bash, SummerSlam, and then All In.
When's Great American Bash?
July 30th.
The end of this month. Yep.
The last Sunday of the month, and then SummerSlam's literally like 6 days after.
Yep.
We pretty much know the SummerSlam card pretty much.
Probably by that. Well, we'll take a look like once it gets closer. If the card's not really gonna change, we might as well do both. And just kind of let it roll. Or we can do what we did this time, where we had Forbidden Door post show with pick show with Money in the Bank and
post pick show.
That was actually pretty fun. I do like doing that.
I kind of like doing that. We tried to have.
We also have Death Before Dishonor for Ring of Honor.
That's right. When is that?
The 21st.
July.
9 days before Great American Bash.
Week before that. Back to back.
Due to the timing, kind of like Great American Bash, you guys want to do that coverage, but I don't know if any of us are going to be able to watch Death Before Dishonor live.
That's true.
So, okay, sorry. Ethan, and at some point...
I'll be watching SmackDown live. I probably won't be getting a chance to watch... that'll probably be
That's
a Saturday
right, they do it on Fridays, yeah, so I'll be watching SmackDown.
I'll probably do Death Before Dishonor probably on Saturday, honestly. I can't do that too... fucking watch wrestling at the same time, because if I miss something on one end, I don't want to miss on, like, you know what I mean?
No, I get it.
I did that. I'm not even joking. On Raw, like when they still did Dark and Dark Elevations, I literally was doing that. I was watching Dark Out on my tablet and then Raw on the main screen. Well, Dark Out, which is basically squash matches.
Right. Well, they had like 30 matches, so you kind of need to squish it down.
Ring of Honor had fucking 19 a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I know. Poor Sam had to read them all off.
I know. I listened. I'm like, poor Sam.
I love how now it's turned into like the running joke where either the ROH or the Impact one gives Sam the wrong dates, so he's reading the wrong ones. I feel so bad. God damn it!
Inconsistent results.
Yeah.
There was one time I was reading them off. I don't know if it was Impact or Ring of Honor, but there was only like 2 match results, and I'm like, that's not right.
Right. Yeah,
Ring of Honor
show for Impact. Yeah.
Okay. For now on, I'm just gonna send you Impact results. I'm just gonna send you Impact results. Don't even bother reading where the fuck you read that from. I heard, I was like, oh, poor Sam. I didn't Ring of Honor. I'm like, Sam, you're missing 2 matches. You're like, I missed 2 matches. I'm like, thank you. He listened.
I mean, if you want to send me the Ring of Honor and the Impact ones, just so I have those referenced, you know.
I was waiting for this day to happen.
Homework assignment, Ethan.
I don't care. Scott, I literally send you New Japan shit. So what are you talking about?
I know. Anything for the brand.
For the brand.
For the brand. That's right. Not gimmick infringe.
By the way,
we're not trying to gimmick infringe on Pat McAfee, but you know, it kind of works.
Slammiversary this year looks really good, honestly. Nice. Tranny's challenging for the Knockouts title. That's got to be a banger.
All right.
Honestly. They're doing an Ultimate X match again.
Nice. That's always a fun match.
Here's the Kushida, Kevin Knight, Jonathan Gresham, Mike Bailey, and Alan Angels.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, speaking of Sam, remember how we want Leo Rush to win the junior title in New Japan?
Yep.
He's going for the X Division title against Chris Sabin.
Nice.
I know, Scott, you don't have time, but you might have to make time for the show. You might have to make time.
just for those 3 matches alone, I'm like, that sounds really good.
And it's got the Morse wrestling.
I think was it 21? Or was it 20 to 21 where you and I were actually watching Impact live?
Yeah, I remember you guys live tweeting.
Because it was on Twitch, so I was live tweeting it while I was on Twitch. I loved it. I thought it was great.
And then they got out.
Because there was one year you came down and watched Hell in a Cell, but then we also watched, was it Bound for Glory?
I think so. Yeah, it was Bound for Glory. Oh, no, wait, no. It was right after the first purge in WWE. So I think it was Slammiversary because they kept talking about it. Like, who's going to show up on the show? Remember?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
That was a fun weekend.
They're announcing the brackets by the way for the Blonde Eliminator. They announced the 2 matches for Rampage.
Nice. 100th episode of Rampage. So it's a blind eliminator tag team tournament, but yet they pick Sammy Guevara and...
Ooh. You know what? I'm just gonna spoil it. Fuck it. So,
well, I mean, they just showed it on TV. So.
Oh, okay. Kind of weird teams on.
Well, that's the whole point. It's a blind eliminator. So.
And by the way, they're doing Swerve and Nick Wayne. That's gonna be. They had a match Divide. That one was really good.
Commander and Jericho next week. Hello.
What? Damn, I missed it.
Wow.
Wait, Jericho.
Having a turn. I was like, whoa.
Shiny.
Right.
I think Garcia and Guevara fans, and then I think it's gonna be Beretta and Seidel.
That's gonna be a fun match. I like that Seidel's getting some time on TV too.
Imagine being in high school and knowing that once you turn 18, you have a contract to a multi-million-dollar company and will be on television regularly.
Yep. Nick Wayne is, if he stays healthy, he can be a megastar in this business.
Well, right now he's one half of the GCW Tag Champions, and he faced Kenta for the Divide title. Like, what the fuck? And he had a banger with Will Ospreay last year.
I remember seeing bits and pieces of that match.
GCW had a backyard show yesterday because of 4th of July.
Oh God. I could just imagine how much shit broke.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10? Wow, that bad?
That bad.
Wow.
It was ass.
That's sad.
That's not the one that happened in Hartford, or is that this weekend?
Huh.
They were going to be in Hartford, Connecticut, then New York City.
Oh, New York City's going to be good.
Jesus. Speaking of good, this main event. Some good shit.
It is.
Vince McMahon would approve. It's good shit, pal. Then you hear Tony in the background. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Ah, yes, the boos and yays for the strikes. Woo.
Would you stop kicking me out backstage? I'm
I
Don
don't know
Callis.
I don't know how long you're gonna be.
I'm Don Callis from Forbidden Door. I keep getting kicked out and showing up.
I can't believe this is the 4th week of the whole Canadian tour already.
Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah, then this. No, sorry, next weekend, and then basically after next weekend, they're back in the States.
Yeah, so next week.
They just said Regina, I think they said.
Yeah, this Saturday there, and then they're going to be in Calgary next Saturday for the finals because obviously Owen Hart's hometown.
Right. That makes sense.
And they're going to be in Saskatchewan on the 12th.
Saskatchewan.
And then on the 19th, they're back in the States in the Garden.
The Boston Garden.
Do we know if they're filming an episode of
probably
Dynamite in the UK?
I don't know.
I don't think they said.
Maybe no. Collision probably would be on a Sunday, on a Thursday. Because I don't think they'd do Collision. Well, maybe they would. I don't know.
No. Dynamite and Rampage are going to be recorded in Georgia the week before, and they'll be back in Chicago on the 30th. That's weird.
Huh.
Well, that makes sense.
You're weird.
Wow, they're not even.
Okay, I'm sorry. They need to get out of Chicago. Holy fuck.
In Vegas.
See, that's what me and Sam thought about Double or Nothing.
God, I don't even know about. Why did they think it was a good idea to put two pay-per-views back to back? This is 2017 WWE bullshit.
Pretty much. And it's a week apart, which is insanity to me.
We don't even know when the fuck All In's going to be on.
It's going to be the 27th of August. And then All Out is going to be the 3rd of September. So they're a weekend apart now. They've officially confirmed that.
That's yeah.
And
shucky ducky quack quack.
Wait a minute. I smell shenanigans.
Jesus. I'm just waiting for Sam to finish.
Kota Ibushi's coming out.
Dynamite going a little over too tonight.
They've been doing it the last couple of weeks, I found.
I thought Jericho was coming out at first.
Ah.
That's why I was like, I smell shenanigans.
Of course he didn't like that. God damn it.
Oh, hello.
It's me.
Interesting. Very interesting end to the show.
World Cup giants and four-time champions. Team USA in third bid for a historic three-peat.
Okay. Well, folks, how do we feel about that? That was
That was a very interesting ending to Dynamite.
It was. That was a good episode.
It was actually a pretty good episode.
Love the cliffhanger. I'm like, God damn it.
Yep.
not timed correctly. Every so often, they kind of start doing this WCW thing where they don't time their the endings of their shows.
Right.
Because I felt like there was going to be more to happen there.
Yeah.
And then they cut to the end. So,
Yep.
But it was good overall.
It was.
It was. I did like that.
Well, folks, thank you for joining us as always. And we will see you all hopefully next week.
Yep.
Yep.
Make sure you keep an eye out for Friday morning. We'll have our post show from Money in the Bank. Talk about who got those next all ever important points in our Shivet Studios Wrestling Championship.
And keep an eye out for me and Sam's Rising Sun, where we talk about the G1.
Absolutely. Thank you guys always listening. Don't forget to join the Bedlam.